So if you have ever tried to think positive and it didn't work, you'll find out that becoming delusional doesn't happen overnight. But here's how. Here's how you can practice it. Hello, you all. Hello, loves. Welcome to this video. If this video has found you and you see the need, or you feel the need that this is something that you want in your life, thank you for coming to this channel. Thank you for clicking this video. And I set the intention that this will help you to change your mindset so you can see changes in your life through being delusional. And I put another video, I don't know if you've seen the other video, I'll put it up here, where I explain why you have to be delusional. Why sometimes in your life it comes a time where you have to be delusional. You have to be and think and do something different. You just have to, because being who you are and being the same, it isn't working. It didn't work and it's not going to work. So you have to change. And sometimes you have to be delusional to do that. And I, like I said, explain that in this video. But for this video right here, we're going to talk about how to practice being delusional. Because a lot of times when you can be in the beginning stages of this spiritual practice. You can be in the beginning stages of manifesting or trying to change your life, or you could be at a point where you've been trying to so long and it isn't working, so you're trying to do something different, and you've been hurt, and you've been hearing about being delusional, thinking positive, but it just hasn't seemed to happen. Like it's because the real life is in your face so fierce, because you are experiencing things so different from what you want to experience. Sometimes it's hard and super challenging. I don't like saying hard, but sometimes it's super, super challenging in order to be different and think different and see different things in your life. So as I mentioned, you have to be delusional, but this is how you can practice. This is how you can practice thinking positive and thinking differently. So what you want to do is, think about something that you want. It could be a job, it could be a car, it could be a relationship, it can be anything, right? And you're already having thoughts about the negative part of it, but now you want to think positive about it. And you think, all I can think about is how this person gets on my nerves, I can't stand them, all this kind of stuff. How am I going to think differently about that? Because I just don't want to deal with them. I just want to get away. Or I don't like this job, I can't stand it, I just don't want it anymore. How can I do that? So I'm also put up a video link up here somewhere, because I'm also going to make a video about how to let go of things in the best way. But we'll talk about that in that video. So the way you practice, and this can go for visualizing, because a lot of times it can be challenging to visualize. If you're trying to sit down and visualize your new life, it can be difficult to visualize what you want it to look like, right? But it's possible. So this is how you start. You start with something that you already know to be true, right? Start with stating facts and making statements for stuff that you don't have to fight against yourself. You don't have to fight against your belief with. So say, for instance, where you live. You can say, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I live in a house. I live da-da-da-da. I live here, I live there. Or I work at this company and I go there every day. I go there and I make this amount of money. Let's just make statements that you do. And try to make your statements that you don't feel necessarily negative about. It's just a statement. You know, my name is this. My name is this, and da-da-da-da, right? Okay. So that's the statement. So get a sense of how your body feels when it says that, right? You've made a statement, you've said something, your thoughts and your mind is not going to fight against it because it's really true. All right, so now let's get to being delusional. So say, for instance, a car, okay? And this is actually something that I learned when I used to listen to Abraham Hicks and stuff all the time. You have to start from where you are and gradually grow to where you want to be. So you can say, if you want to say if you were at a place where you have public transportation, but you want a car, you can say, you know what? I get up every morning, I catch the bus to go to work, and it gets me there. It gets me there. Whether I get there on time is up to me, because if I'm running late or on time or early, that's on me for when I get there. But this bus gets me there. But I like that car. I would like to have that car. That car would be nice to have. It would be nice to have that car because that car can get me there faster. That car can do things. I can move around more easily. It would be nice. It would be nice to have that car. It would be really nice to have that car. It would be nice if someone can gift me with that car. It'd be nice if money just appeared in my bank account and I can go pick up that car. It would be nice to walk into the dealership, fill out that paperwork, and they'd be like, you know what? Congratulations, this car is yours. It would be so nice to walk into a dealership and they got a sale on that day. And they say, guess what? You came here on a perfect day because there's no money down. All credit is approved and you got it. And you sit there and think, oh man, that would be nice. And you sit there, and when you get that, and keep talking yourself into the point where you actually feel good about the thoughts that you're thinking. You actually feel good about what you're saying. Whether or not it's true doesn't make a difference. Whether or not it happened, it doesn't make a difference, because you're speaking it into existence. Because you're speaking it, and you're allowing it to come into your mind. You're allowing it to come into your energy field, first of all, to make the statement of this is what you want, and it's good. It's a good thing. You have a good feeling about it. And I should make a video. I made another video too that might be appropriate for this. I forget the name of it, but it's about what I'm talking about. It's about thinking the best out of things. I don't know. I forget. Either way, I might link it here. I don't know. Either way. So this is how you start to be delusional. This is how you start to think positive. You start with a statement that you already know, that you can feel good about, that you don't have to fight your energy about, you don't have to fight your mind about, you don't have to fight your beliefs about, because it's true. And then just start tweaking it. Just start adding a little bit more, until you get to the delusional part. And the delusional part is only something that doesn't already exist. It doesn't mean there's nothing to say that it can't exist. As a matter of fact, when you make a statement, it does exist. You've already said it. When you say it, the creation has been made and it now exists. It exists, so now you have to wait for that existence to come into your life, into your manifestation, into your reality. I'll put it that way. So, and how much this video is going way too deep for what I want it to be. How fast that happens, and they call it quantum leaping sometimes. How fast that happens depends on your energy with it, your alignment with it. I made a video. I think that was it. I think that's the name of the video, alignment. Since I done mentioned this twice, I may link that up here too. Either way. So how fast you get that depends on your alignment with it. Some people can manifest within 2 days because they'll say it, feel so good about it, and let it go. Act as if they said nothing about it. Let it go and just go on through life enjoying what they do. And all of a sudden pops up in their reality, and they're like, what? Like exactly how I said it. Like, dang. Because say for instance for this. See, confirmation. So listen to this. It's a confirmation for you to listen to this part. So I just made the statement that it would be nice, right, for someone to walk up to me and say, hey, here's some keys for a car. Here's a car. Or it would be nice for me to walk into a dealership and they'd be like, it is your lucky day, because today we have no money down. All credit is approved. We just wanted to get you in a car. Here you go. Now, that can happen. That has happened. It can happen. I see the wind blowing. Oof. Y'all just don't understand what's going on. The synchronicity is going on right now. As I said that, the wind blew through, which means energy shifted for that to become a reality. For somebody watching this video, it's going to happen to you. So the statement that I made can be true. It is true. It has happened. So it can be true for you. Now, you seeing that into your current existence, you manifesting that into your current experience happens when you don't doubt it, when you let it go, when you don't think about it. And how that can be happen, the proof that that can be true is you can be on a bus one day and you can be listening to the radio and you can hear an ad, or as you sit there you can look on the bus. They have these little sign advertisements can say on this certain day, no money down, da 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 da. Like you'll see, or you watching videos, whatever, it'll pop up in your experience to say cars on sale, no money down, all credit approved, come in to get your car today. And you walk in there and you get it exactly as you stated it. Or a coworker be like, you know what, I've noticed that you walking around, and me and my husband, we had a car that we're not going to use, we're going to sell, but you know what, I see that you can use it. You sound like the kind of person, I enjoy being around you. I think I got the feeling to give this to you, so here you go. Like you, and it may not even be the car you asked for, but it's a car you ain't got to pay for. It's a car that just gets it to you. It's a car when you ask for a car, all right? So it can happen. So being delusional is just making statements that are not true right now, but it doesn't mean that they can't be true. It's just giving yourself something else to think along a line that's more positive than what you've already been thinking, and making a mind change, a mindset change, and a reality change, an experience change for things that happen in your life. All right, so yeah, I intended this was good for you. And what I want you to do is, as you go through this process, be patient with yourself. Because when we're manifesting things, a lot of times, especially if it's something that we want so bad, or we want it for a long time, we can get impatient with the process. Well, I've been trying to do it and it hasn't happened. I feel like it's not going to happen because I've been trying to fix up for several years, Well, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I think I made a video about that recently too. I might put that in here. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. So if I don't link it here, you can go on my channel and look it up. If it's on the same channel, if it's on a different channel, I'll put a link to it. Either way, but be patient with yourself, because you've been at this thing for a while, and sometimes we're not blocked. It's just our mind has become out of alignment with our thoughts because we've allowed negativity to sit in, and we have to allow positivity to come in instead. And when positivity comes in, it can put us into alignment. It can put us into positive thinking. It can put us into a different aspect from where we've been to get where we want to go. All right, so be patient with yourself, because it is possible. Like I just gave an example, it's possible. But just give yourself a statement to start off with, something you believe. Let it turn into something delusional, because it's just something that you don't believe it's not happening right now, and you haven't believed it before, but it can be true. And dream big. Like, don't downplay your stuff. Like, don't. In one of the videos that I mentioned that shall be linked, I talk about, what was I just saying? Either way, dream big. Dream big, because if it's in your heart, it's meant for you to get. All right, so nothing is too big, nothing is too much. Know what you want. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was getting to. Know what you want. You don't be too specific, but don't be too general about it either. See, confirmation. Don't be too specific. Well, you got to figure out where, how, and when you get it. But don't be too general by just saying, I just want something to drive. And put it out there. Put your request out there. All right. So I love you guys. You got this. You got this. I promise you got this. This video found you. I intended to help you. I intend that it gave you something to change your perspective about thinking to, and just really help you to change your mindset, to change your life, to change your experiences, and to manifest what it is that you want. And just try it one thing at a time. One thing. Don't be like me, trying 50 things at one time, because it becomes aggravating. It becomes too much. Like, I'm trying to dumb it down. Not dumb it down, but thumb it down, I guess I'll say. To at least a few, if not just one. One is best. A few is maybe pushing it for me. But still, try one at a time. Because doing that one allows your faith to increase, allows your beliefs to increase, And the more they increase, the more momentum you get to keep going and keep going and keep going. Then you become magical. Then you know what it feels like. You know what it does. You know exactly what to do. And it's easier and easier for you to do it. And there it all goes. All right. So, again, you got this. Thank you for coming to this channel, clicking this video, because people set out to find you, found you, and you came to listen. If you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, put them below. And let me know how you're feeling about it. Let me know what you want to manifest. What question do I want to ask you? And I believe I have a affirmation about this below. I don't want to go look for it, but I'm gonna put an affirmation below. Set an affirmation to you when you need to, again, help you to get to this point where you can change your mindset and change your life and see things happen. Get delusional. It's not that bad. It's not that hard. It's actually amazing. Get delusional. Get happy. Get positive. I'll see you on the other side of your manifestations in the next video. And love, light, and healing. Always stay blessed.